everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My channel is called Video Creation Tips for Entrepreneurs and Others. My name is Mike LaValle. I'm the owner and CEO of Triple M Video Productions out of St. Petersburg, Florida. I have over 20 years of television experience writing, producing, and directing. And what we do on this channel is every week we put out video creation tips to turn do-it-yourself videos into more professional-looking ones. So if that's something that interests you, or if you like what you see here, by all means, hit the subscribe button, drop us a like. That always helps us out. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them for you. If you happen to be on your phone, don't forget to go into settings and YouTube notifications. Make sure those are turned on. So this week is a follow-up to last week's storyboarding video, where we talked about making a storyboard for your video so you can kind of map out how you want it to look. And the reason scripting is so really important is nothing says amateur video like winging your words when you're on camera. Trust me, nothing looks more amateurish than when people realize you have no idea what you're saying and you're just stringing sentences together. So yeah, by all means, put a script together. If you're going to make a video and you're going to want it to look really good, there's a reason you're making a video, right? You probably want to say something. You want to talk about a certain topic, subject. So you want to say, there's things you definitely want to get in the video. I don't want to forget to say this. This is why scripting is important. Mark all that, write all that stuff down. Write down everything you make sure you don't want to forget while you're talking on your video about your subject. Now, do you have to make a big script? Do you have to make it look like a movie script? Absolutely not. You could just jot down bullet points on a little notepad. You can make Post-its and just put them to the wall. You can just mark it down on Post-its. And I say put them on the wall because what's a really good way to remember what you want to say on camera is to post it on a wall right behind the camera, so that when you're on camera, you can quickly glance at what would essentially be your notes behind it. And that way you won't forget everything you want to say. So yeah, it doesn't have to be an elaborate script. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a movie script. All it has to be when I say script is mark down what you want to make sure you say about your subject in your video. Write down what you want to make sure you do not forget. Put it on a wall. Ideally, if you have a whiteboard or something like that, like you've been seeing in some of the pictures, ideally that would absolutely be perfect. But let's face it, if you're not at the office, most people make their videos at home, especially when you're first starting out. So, you might obviously not have a whiteboard, but that's okay. Just jot them down on paper, put them on Post-it notes. And when you're ready to go on camera, figure out a way to have a friend hold up your notes behind the camera so that you can quickly glance, so that you say, oh yeah, I don't want to forget to say that. Put a Post-it note behind, put it on the wall, put the camera right in front of it so you can quickly glance, as I was saying earlier. So, yeah, that's it on this week. Basically, scripting, which doesn't necessarily mean a script, but just how little tricks you can do to make sure you don't forget what you want to say on camera, what specifically you want to say about your subject. And by doing that, by scripting or jotting things down, putting them behind the camera, figuring out a way for you not to forget them, this is how you won't forget them. This is how your video will become a lot better, and you're just not on camera winging words and stringing them together when it's obvious, and nothing looks more amateur than when you're just winging your script. So that's my tip for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week with yet another tip on how to turn that do-it-yourself video into a more professional-looking one. So until next week, my name is Mike LaValle from Triple M Video Productions. See you next week.